had split up to go and figure out what you can figure out. So Chloe is off looking for libraries and old books and anything of that sort.
Yes.
What about EK?
I'm not going to pick up the sword. I'm going to talk to the sword. Since I found out that the sword could talk to me, apparently.
Yep. Liam?
I'm going to go around to the rooms that I know that the IT people had been working in now that they've kind of taken off, and make sure they're doing what they say they're doing.
Okay. And Onyx?
Onyx is going to go through sort of all of the research that she's gathered regarding her missing memories and all of that stuff, specifically with this individual and how they relate to it.
Cool. Let's start with the researchers. Onyx and Chloe, do you want to each give me an investigate roll, and we'll see what you find out?
I've got an 8, partial success.
Cool.
And it's an 8 as well.
So you've each got one to ask. What would you like to know?
I think I want to ask what's being concealed here, specifically with regard to, like, I've been going through these notes or whatever, and I've been going through this stuff, trying to figure out how to keep these things away from me. What have I missed?
As you're going through all this stuff and your own experiences on Earth, I think the one thing you do figure out, there's magic rituals that would be able to send Ingisa Anyaka or you back, right? So you can start doing the kind of work to put together what sort of ritual would be needed to just kind of send them back behind the door so they're no longer a problem unless someone else opens it.
I rolled a magnificent 8 as well.
So what information are you looking for?
I was looking for an explanation for the room and how it was set up, how the thing was captured,
Okay. What you do is you find some accounts, like old journals, dating back to the time of that previous ritual where that group of magicians were here in the 1930s. And it talks a little bit about the Iron Door and what's beyond it. And it suggests that they thought that the connection to that realm is what gave the house its power, so that door's always been there, and that's what makes the house special.
We're built on a hellmouth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
EK, going back to your room to talk to the sword. How do you approach it? It's currently still in its packaging under your bed.
I take the box out and I open the box, but I'm not touching the sword. I'm just like, all right, spill what you know.
The sword says in your mind, I want to kill gods.
Okay, so you don't know anything about this god.
All I need to know is that it's one of the ones that I killed. Well, 2, really.
Why do you say 2?
Oh, there's another one here.
Tell me about the other one.
It's kind of mixed up with humanity a little bit, but yeah, it's around.
Yeah, that one's off limits.
No, they've all got to be killed, and I've got to kill them.
You get the one.
Okay, I'll take it. Just take me up. We'll go destroy that god.
Put me in the game, coach.
I will bring it up that you are available for killing. We'll see if your card is pulled and we can fill out your dance card, okay? All right.
No need for more talk. Just killing! And it kind of keeps telling you.
Yeah, I know the box doesn't really actually help it from not stop talking. It just makes me feel better about it.
Okay, last up, Liam. You're checking out the things in the rooms they've been working in. Can you give me an investigate, please?
Oh, I'm going to spend a point of luck, I think. I haven't done that yet.
Okay, so you're checking around and everything looks legit until you get to the ritual room where the floor was all messed up, where they'd been working this morning.
Uh-huh.
And you walk in and they've repaired the floor, obviously, which is fine. And there's a big tarp down on it, which you're like, I wonder why that's for. They're not painting anything. And then you hear a noise behind you just in time to realise there's someone in the room with you. Now, we'll get back to your investigate questions, but right now, do you want to read a bad situation, perhaps?
Yeah. 7. Are there any threats that I haven't noticed yet?
So, one of the contractors is behind you with a big wrench.
I'm gonna drop into the floor.
There's a startled shout from above the floor. And from under here, you can see, the whole floor's been repaired. It's all new floorboards down, so it looks like they've done the job. There's some new cabling too, which you presume is supposed to be there.
Can I see if the marks and stuff have been replaced as well?
You would have to go back up through the floor and have a look.
Hey, what are you doing up there?
You hear the door slam and someone run away.
Oh, you better run. I'll find you. But yeah, then I'll go back up into the room and I'll lock the door.
Okay, yep.
I will lift the tarp up and see.
Yeah, nice, freshly painted new ritual marks.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I put a lot of work into destroying these.
You did recognize which of them it was.
Uh-huh.
Remember how I said like most of them were having lunch? This is the one who wasn't there, who'd been there this morning.
Okay.
Bobby is his name.
And then I think for my, because that's what was being concealed here, like the ritual.
Definitely.
Boy, I almost want to say, where did it go? Where'd this person take off to?
Oh, yeah, you can hear them running down the hallway. They head upstairs into, look like they're trying to run off and get lost in the house somewhere.
Okay.
So the rest of you do hear someone running loudly around outside while you're doing your other stuff.
Since I'm just in my room, can I, look outside?
You do hear someone running up some stairs towards the back of the house.
Radio. Is someone just running inside the house?
Yeah, a guy tried to come after me with a big old wrench. One of the workers is still here. He repainted the floor of the summoning circle.
Cool. EK's just gonna start running after that guy, I guess.
Yeah, if Onyx can mentally pinpoint where they are in the house, Onyx is going through the door and angel wingsing right in front of them.
Nice.
Ooh, make me an act under pressure to guess the right place.
We're gonna level up right now.
Okay.
Oh, God bless.
Hear this. You go, aha, I know exactly where they are. You angel wings there. This person barrels into you and knocks you down. And, just keeps running over you. At which point EK comes running up behind.
That way.
And I jump over Onyx.
Okay, you corner this person in a disused, it was a bedroom, but now it's just filled with boxes, and there's nowhere to go, just a dusty window. Person turns around.
This person has not seen me before, because I've been hiding from all these people. They
pull out this big, nasty looking knife. It's quite long, maybe 30 centimeters. A pretty serious knife. And it's got runes and stuff on it. And then they turn around ready to fight, and then they see you and they're, oh no.
Because I have freakish. I am weird and people react badly. I can't use manipulate someone on them. Until then, they'll just try to get away from you.
Well, they can't because they're cornered. So this person's back, hell fiend.
Oh no, you got me. Oh no, it's a knife. Whatever am I going to do? And I just point my hand cannon in its face.
They were just reaching into their pocket and pulling something out when you put the gun in their face. And then they drop it's like a little leather pouch of something on the ground. And they drop the knife. I just got lost in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And looking for the toilet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
With his wrench.
With just holding a wrench?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab him.
Ah!
And just radio's I got him. He had a knife, and what he dropped whatever the other thing was.
Yeah.
It was just a pouch.
Yeah. As you pick it up, it's got some kind of dust in it that gives you a very bad vibe.
Ooh. And a weird bag of dust. I have 4 hands. I can carry all this stuff. So, so I bring this dude with a knife and this weird bag of dust, and I bring it over to everyone else.
Are you going to tie him up or something, or are you just going to put him down and tell him not to move?
Yeah, we'll tie him up. I guess I'll take a look at this knife. You said it has runes on it?
Yeah. You can make me an investigate roll if you'd like. What would you like to know about this knife?
What was it going to do? With the runes? Yeah.
It looks like it's been prepared to redo that same ritual that you saw the ghost in the previous episode conducting.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna set him down, tied up, and I'm gonna find Katie.
Sure. Yeah, she's got an office nearby, so you can go find her.
She's presumably a person from the Order.
Yeah, she's part of Eternium.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to her and just like do the whole like throw the knife onto her desk and just be like, what the hell?
I don't know. It's your knife.
No, this is not my knife.
Oh, okay.
One of the people that you hired had this knife. Was gonna start a ritual again.
Yeah, that's no good. Looks like it's Order of the Silver Stars stuff.
And you guys don't do like background checks on these guys or anything?
Oh, yeah, we did. There's no sign of anything suspicious about this group. She rummages in a file and pulls up a security report on this contracting group. It doesn't mean much to you, but looks pretty legit but boring.
Is there like a move of just like trying to read this, Katie? Like, I don't know. Like, I have no reason to believe anything that she is saying right now.
You could do investigate to see if she's concealing something.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I rolled a 6.
Yeah, there's nothing you can pin down, but you do feel like she doesn't quite trust you and isn't telling you everything, but there's nothing you can, like, pick specifically that she's trying to hide. Maybe it's more of a vibe of she doesn't quite trust you.
Yeah.
Shall we cut to everyone meeting up to discuss what you found?
There are guests in the kitchen with us.
He says, this is all just a big misunderstanding. I just got lost.
You got lost in the house that you're not supposed to be. Okay.
You came after me with the big old wrench, and you repainted those demon symbols.
That's an IT thing.
Listen.
I think I like come in at them like talking to this guy, just again throw the knife out the table, like right at him. He's from the Order of the Silver Stars.
No, I'm not. I've never heard of them.
I thought they all died in that ritual.
Well, I guess we missed one.
I would like to position myself like just my shoulder between EK and this guy. Like, you know, if I just take half a step to the side, nothing will protect you from EK is implied by this.
In one of EK's other hands is an Eternium memo.
Yeah, I can hand that over to you, Chloe.
Oh, okay.
Is this like the report of like the background checks? Or
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah, it's the
it's
background
like
check.
Katie apparently did background checks and didn't find anything, but here.
Anything that pops up by just glancing at it?
It was signed off by the person who told you to not do anything.
So I see you've been vetted thoroughly. However, for the benefit of good communication and the safety of all operations here, could you elaborate a little bit on your role? It's very important for the health and safety of everyone here.
Can you make me a manipulate roll?
I would like to help out. Also, I'm hungry.
Yeah, health and safety. That's
you
what
didn't
I'm
even
saying.
need to say anything extra. Just everything you've done to this guy already would give you enough to help intimidate him. But yeah, that's a bonus.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll cool.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
And you gave me a 10. Thank you.
Okay, so the guy, he holds out with his completely implausible denials of knowing anything for like 2 minutes, and then just starts talking in a torrent of stuff. What you can figure out is that he was sent by the Order to prepare the way and start doing this ritual. It doesn't sound like the rest of the contractors have anything to do with it, and he's like from some like weird offshoot of that Order that presumably did survive. It's not directly related to the people who were here way back.
And is there any indication that of what the ritual is supposed to do, or
Oh, it's supposed to fill him with godlike power.
it would fill him with godlike power?
That's what he says. Yeah.
But from what Liam saw, it was like the same exact ritual.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Did we figure out, like, if the first time that they did it, like, Was there like something wrong with the ritual?
Yeah, it went
Yes.
wrong and summoned all those creatures.
So I guess this would be like a kind of like, did Liam notice anything different in this like in this pattern that would have like fixed it?
Yeah, because the ritual went wrong the first time because they broke the circle.
Yeah.
So
they
because the
knocked
circle's
something
been
over.
recreated.
Okay.
Should be fine.
All right. Yeah. I mean, hey, I have an idea. If he becomes a person filled with the power of God, I do have a God-killing sword.
What? No.
We could test it out, see if it is actually a God-killing sword.
Well, I don't have that power yet.
No. We'll let you do the ritual, and then I stab you right after.
That's not a bad idea. Nigel, you look like a Nigel. Nigel, why would anyone want to...
It's Bobby.
Fine, Bobby Nigel.
No, your name is Nigel now.
Why would anyone want to give you godlike power? What were the instructions after you were imbued with this godlike power?
Everyone else is going to have a turn too.
Wow.
I see.
Turn? Like you can pass it off?
Well, you know, there's just a few of us. It's just kind of, you know, a hobby.
And how are you recruited, you and your companions?
My mum and dad.
Oh,
He kind of over-explains things, so it sounds like basically this cult's kind of a family thing that that he's involved with, like a weird family tradition.
Liam is probably the only person who would like recognize this as what it is. But you start seeing like all of the runes across Onyx's skin flare up again, and Onyx is getting very angry. And
Yep.
probably on the verge of doing something violent to this person.
well, it sounds like we're going to have to create a makeshift brig.
Well, you've got some rooms you can lock.
Well, I mean, the thing you're afraid of getting out of that big ruined door, it's already out. You could throw him in there. He can't open it from that side.
We don't know there's nothing else, though.
Oh, good. He can find out.
Also, I'm just gonna like the pouch just be like, hey, Onyx, do you know what this is?
Doesn't seem familiar to you. It's magical. That's all.
Does it seem like she has the same reaction that I did to it?
Not at all.
Just to demons. This is this sucks.
Bobby or perhaps Nigel says, I mean, this has all been very difficult, but maybe I should just like go and we'll just all forget about all of this.
My hand goes around his throat.
Oh,
You're gonna stop talking very quickly, very quietly. You're not going anywhere, and we're gonna find out what to do with you. Got it?
He just nods without saying anything.
Remove the hand.
Wine cellar for now.
Can lock him in there.
You think they sent this kid for testing purposes? They didn't send anyone reliable or respectable. Or...
Yeah, I mean, if you got someone young and dumb and interested in godlike powers and you're not sure how that's going to go off, you send him in to be the first one, and if it goes wrong and he explodes or whatever, then you know to make some changes next time.
looking at the ritual runes now that it's like freshly painted and seems more clear, and then looking at the runes on the door, is there any connection of that?
Yes, would be your guess to that one. Yeah.
We just need to send him back swiftly.
It's going to take a lot of power to do. If it's some kind of big ritual where you're going to send that fellow back through the door.
I know how to send him back. It's just going to take a lot.
Yeah. Specifically, if we want to jump into the rules, I'm going to say it is going to take you, like, the time between sunset and midnight to cast it. So you've got to do a big ritual. It will require 7 people taking part and needs to be cast in the room with that ritual circle. So you're basically going to be using that circle to draw them in and then send them back through the door.
So we have 6 people in this house right now.
You mean including Katie and Bobby Nigel?
Yes.
Can you trust Bobby Nigel to...
Because Bible Nigel is going to help. Isn't that right, Bobby Nigel?
Yep.
He nods without saying anything.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
And the second you think about turning on us, my friend here might taste your spleen a bit. So just remember that.
He does seem quite nervous to be someone taking a crucial part of a dangerous magic ritual. Just saying.
Now he's worried.
The one that he was gonna do before.
Damn.
That time there weren't, monsters who threatened to murder him, so, he's a bit more nervous now.
Yeah, I mean, I figure I could maybe get Father Dougherty up here to help. He's, he does house cleansings and blessings and stuff. I mean, what's that other than a much smaller ritual? Maybe.
How's he gonna react to me?
He didn't really blink when you buried those bodies from the people who died 100 years ago, so he just did it.
I just tell him it's all connected, and I don't know, maybe get you a big cloak or something. We could all wear cloaks. It'll be kind of festive.
Festive, please. I can go fetch him real quick if that's who you want, Liam.
Do you think that in Eli's time being here and around, have you chatted with Father Dougherty, you think?
I think I have. I think Onyx has talked, not extensively, but enough to where the father probably thinks Onyx is just very strange.
Doesn't know they're otherworldly, but just thinks they're... Yeah.
Onyx will start talking about something like super normal and super mundane, and then just include some random, fun supernatural fact in there without, even thinking that he's saying it, and then just move right past it.
I feel like the father's going to be very accepting of that sort of thing. It would just be, that's just someone with their own issues,
All right, so we need 7 people. It needs to be between sunset and midnight. What else do we need for this?
In the room with the ritual circle.
It's going to be in the room with the ritual circle. Okay.
And there's lots of, chanting and certain ritual actions and things. All the usual magic stuff that you've got to do.
It's a ritual Onyx created. Who knows how colorful it will be.
Or remembered, maybe, rather than created.
Oh, yeah.
While we're doing this, is there going to be, is he going to sense it's happening and come after us? Do we need more than 7 people so someone can, defend the door or something?
Oh, probably.
Okay, so the god-killing sword was not a joke or a threat. I do have a god-killing sword. Hold on. It just goes to their room, got it, brought it out.
It's a gigantic stone sword.
This apparently is a god-killing sword. It talks to me in my head. It also...
in fact, right now it's saying, oh, look, there's one right here.
No, shut up.
We could get started.
No. You, quiet. I do have to say, Onyx, it does want to kill you. I'm trying to kill you.
I'm sorry, what?
The sword wants to kill you.
Onyx, are you a god?
God adjacent. Kind of a god. A little bit, yeah.
Well, it's not called a god adjacent killing sword.
Well, it's complicated. I don't have my memories.
They're not technically a god.
I don't care.
You don't get this one.
Oh, it would be really easy.
You want to include in a ritual for something that is trying to kill me an object that is also trying to kill me.
No. I am saying this is plan B. If your relative... What is Engesa to you?
X is honestly the best human term to put to it.
Oh.
All right. This all makes a lot more sense.
Okay, so if your ex comes after us, like Liam said, and we have to complete this ritual, that's not really... We don't really have that much protection. This is our protection. / if the ritual doesn't work, then I'm stabbing it.
I don't want to be insensitive. What's the difference between banishing it back behind the door and using that sword for what it's supposed to do in the long run?
The banishing ritual will be quite permanent, so it won't be as simple as opening the door to let Engisa Anyaka back. It would need more than that. Obviously, killing it would be quite a lot more permanent.
Permanent.
Ike, who shipped this sword to you? Is there a shipping label on the box you received it in?
There was a shipping label. It didn't have a name, but it did have a place it came from. And Chloe, it's a small town in the Midwest where Eternium has a secure storage facility.
Of course. So this is courtesy of someone at Eternium too, but there's no way of knowing if it's from the inheritors there or a different faction that opposes them. However, Nigel's mentor there was telling us to not interfere, and this sword is definitely hot to interfere from what I understand.
Seems that way.
Yeah, swords are usually meant to interfere.
Yes, and we know how things go inside Eternium, well, at least to the extent that the right hand doesn't know what the left is doing. So, this is probably two factions at cross purposes.
Do we have another person that we can bring into this ritual that can help out?
Yeah, I'm fresh out of friends who would be willing to keep a secret like this.
You could call in for help from Eternium and see if they can send some people out.
I'm right there with you, EK.
We haven't talked to Katie about this yet. We could ask her if there's somebody
I don't trust Katie either. You know.
Oh no, there's no trust involved. No.
But I mean, there is trust, because if we're asking her to bring another person into the ritual, and she's on the side of we should be letting it kill Onyx and not banishing it.
Maybe someone needs to talk to Katie and figure out if she's involved in these different factions that are interfering.
Onyx walks out of the room towards Katie.
Okay, Onyx, you find her in her room.
Do you want to kill me, yes or no? Quickly.
No.
Quickly.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Positive, 100%.
Yeah, why would I want to kill you?
Apparently several people at this point want to kill me, so I have to ask. I have to be
that's no good.
100% certain before I pull you into stuff. So you're good? You're not secretly plotting? You don't have best friends who are upset with me about something?
No.
Cool. Come with me.
Do you want to make an investigate roll to see if you think she was lying at all there?
Yeah, sure. I got an 11.
Yep, excellent. Katie was not concealing any hidden plots about you. She seems pretty straight up. The impression you get is that she really is just here to sort out the computer issues and things and your internet, and is not involved in whichever nefarious faction fight is happening in Eternium.
How much time do we have before the time frame that we need to do this ritual?
Well, you could do it any day, so it's as long as it's sunset.
How much time do we have till this sunset?
It's just after lunchtime now.
All right, cool. All right, so we need possibly one more person, so I can be able to protect people from Onyx's ex if Onyx's ex decides to attack us.
Is this a thing that I could trust my gut to see if I can think of anyone else in town who believes in this kind of stuff or wouldn't be totally panicked by the demon and the god?
Yeah. Let's give that a shot. That sounds good.
An 8.
Okay, you just feel drawn towards the nearest town.
I don't think we could do this tonight. I got a hunch about one other person we might be able to ask, but I'd have to head into town. I like the idea of EK being able to protect us with their sword.
Well, I guess that's a night here for you, Nigel.
Nigel just nods, staying quiet.
Yeah.
Could you bring back dinner? The
yeah.
contractor has just devastated the kitchen.
No, there's a great fried chicken place there. I'll make sure to pick up some on the way. And, hey, Katie, if you could tell the contractors not to come in tomorrow, I think we'll be busy setting up probably.
Right. Liam, can you make me an act under pressure to follow your feelings about where you should go?
Yeah.
And you get +1 on it for the previous roll.
I definitely want some biscuits. I want some mac and cheese.
Ooh, 13.
Okay, so you wander around town for a bit, and you're like, you can't figure it out where you're supposed to go. So in the end, it's getting close to dinner time, so you go to the fried chicken place, and you order the fried chicken, and you start talking to the chef and her partner who runs the counter, and you realize, like, you know these people. You've been getting fried chicken here for a long time. You can trust them to help out with something like this. I mean, they don't get fazed by anything.
Perfect.
Their names, by the way, are Sherry and Ross.
Hey, what time do you close tomorrow?
It's Monday, so we're always closed on Mondays.
Oh, I don't suppose I could ask the pair of you for a favor.
They say, sure, anything.
Oh yeah, if you could meet me up at the old spa tomorrow, just a little bit before sunset. We got something we could use a few extra hands with, and,
Okay.
more hands make light work.
Should we bring up some chicken?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, so I will load up the food and head back to the spa. Oh, I got good news.
Excellent. Nom nom nom.
Yeah, not just this chicken. We're going to have chicken again tomorrow, and EK doesn't have to be the only one standing guard. I got 2 folks come help us. So we can either leave out this weird cultist fellow, or another one of you could stand out just in case this thing tries to give EK too much trouble.
Oh, that sounds good.
So something to think about.
People from the chicken place do offer that service?
Oh, yeah, they're just good folks. Don't really get rattled by much anything. Always willing to lend a hand.
Amazing.
Yeah. Once you taste that chicken, you think they practice the dark arts. It's so good.
So, tomorrow night, the ritual. Does anyone have any preparations they want to make personally before we get started?
I do. I want to pull Onyx aside for a sec. It's like, so, that whole thing with the sword and everything, how the sword wants to kill you and whatnot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling when I pick up this sword, it is going to advance some part of my destiny and my prophecy. And I am telling you, because I don't know what will happen after I pick up that sword. And also, you are part of my destiny, prophecy, whatever you want to call it. So, I don't know what will go down, but this seems like the only way.
Well, obviously I know how the ritual works and how it's supposed to go, but I can very easily pass along that information to Chloe or Liam, and they can coordinate everything. Do you want me to be with you, helping you fight and make sure nothing goes south afterwards?
I think that would be a good idea. I just do not want to end up fighting both of you.
Understandable. First things first, you couldn't take me if you tried. I just want to make sure that's clear. But if it does come down to that, EK, you're a big bad demon. Not bad as in like morally reprehensible, whatever the hell. But you're a very powerful being. I don't think that anyone can make you do anything you don't want to do.
I've just been avoiding this destiny for a while, so I'm not really sure what magic lies ahead or what enticing bonds.
I know very intimately how that feels. I will do everything in my power to make sure that you're in the right state of mind during everything and after. And I want to try to do something. We're going to see if this works. I want to use magic on the weapon. I want to enchant a weapon, but I want to specifically, make it so that it's not focused on me.
Oh, okay.
If that's possible.
Yeah, so you're going to do a ritual to try and make the sword not want to kill Onyx.
Yeah, please, God. It's a 9. Would anyone like to help to make it full?
I can actually use magic.
Yeah, I'll let you try that. Do you want to spend some luck to turn that 5 into a success?
I will, yes.
Cool.
My luck special is something goes wrong for the sect, an ill-advised project, or a disastrous operation.
That already seems to be happening, yeah.
I wonder how that could be
that doesn't have to deal with us right now. They're dealing with other things right now.
Okay, so EK, the sword says, "Oh, that's weird." As the spell is finished.
So, sword, how do you feel about Onyx?
You kind of get the mental impression of a shrug.
What, I'm not impressive? God.
So we're going to kill something?
Tomorrow.
Okay, I can wait a day.
The Codex of Worlds is a 400-plus page hardcover expansion for Monster of the Week, featuring 13 new team playbooks to help your party work together. plus 5 new settings to take your supernatural monster hunting adventures to entirely new worlds and time periods. The crowdfunding campaign is live now on BackerKit, and to learn more, you can go to evilhat.com.